Hi friends, in this video lecture we will discuss about blood, that is a part of blood vascular system. In previous video lecture we already discussed about the components of blood vascular system or cardiovascular system, and out of that three components, the three components are blood vessels as well as heart. We also discussed about open and closed blood vascular system and their differences. Here the first component of blood vascular system, that is blood. So what is blood? This is given here. Blood, this is the softest connective tissue, or you can say this is the softest tissue of our body. Here this is a special liquid vascular connective tissues. What are connective tissues? So as we discussed earlier, there are four type of tissues in human body or in animal body. This is epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue and neural tissue. So this is a connective tissue. As the name, this causes connectivity in between two different regions of our body. That's why connective tissue. There is also one more, lymph. This also known as connective tissue. So lymph and blood, they are both liquid connective tissue of our body. Here blood is composed by plasma as well as formed elements. Formed elements are also known as blood corpuscles. Here they are of three types, so we will discuss about these. But first, here there are few informations. First, study of blood, this is known as hematology. Here we earlier discussed the word heme is related with blood. So hematology is about study of blood, while the process by which blood is getting synthesized in our body, this is hemopoiesis. The main site of hemopoiesis after childbirth is bone marrow of longer bones. There are also two earlier sites in very early embryonic stage. This is yolk sac, that is a type of extra embryonic membrane, while in the post embryonic stage this is liver as well as spleen, while after birth this is bone marrow of longer bones like femur, humerus. These are the sites. Next, about the characteristics. So blood pH is 7.4, that is slight alkaline or mild alkaline. pH 7 is neutral, so this is slightly more than neutral, means slightly alkaline. If we discuss about their amount, about their percentage with respect to body weight, so this is nearly 7 to 8% of individual's body weight. And roughly if we discuss just with respect to the body volume of an adult person whose weight is nearly 70 kg, then 7% of this 70 kg, this will be 4.9 liter. This will be 4.9 liter. So roughly we can say, or 8% if we discuss of this, so this will be 5.6 liter. So roughly we can say this is nearly 5 liter. In case of human male, the blood is comparatively high with respect to female. The quantity of blood is comparatively more with respect to female. Why? Because in case of female there is menstrual cycle, and this menstrual cycle causes loss of blood. What is menstrual cycle? So this is a monthly cycle that is occurring only in female who attains their puberty. So rest information is related with class 12th, so you can just check that video related with human reproduction chapter. Now composition if we discuss, so blood is mainly composed by two things: plasma, that is the liquid component, and formed elements, these are the cells or blood corpuscles. Now first if we discuss about plasma, so this is nearly 55%. 55%, and this is the liquid part of blood. While formed elements or blood corpuscles or blood cells, they are nearly 45%, and they are the solid components of blood. So here if we discuss about formed elements, they are of three types: red blood cells, also known as erythrocytes; white blood cells, also known as leukocytes; platelets, also known as thrombocytes. Further, WBC is categorized into two: granulocytes and agranulocytes. Granulocytes further divided into three or composed by three type of cells: acidophils, basophils and neutrophils. While agranulocytes is of two type: lymphocytes and monocytes. Lymphocytes further they are of two type: B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. So further detail of this formed elements we will discuss in the next coming lectures, but here we will discuss the details of plasma only. So as we discuss here in plasma, this is nearly 55% of total blood in any individual's body, and this is the liquid component. Here plasma color is straw colored. So this is very important, given in NCERT. The color of plasma is straw colored. What is straw? So this is pale yellow or whitish yellow we can say, and the viscosity of blood plasma is comparatively more with respect to water. That's why plasma is a viscous fluid. Plasma is a viscous fluid. Now the composition of plasma. So in plasma, 90 to 92% water. Mainly plasma is composed by water, that contributes nearly 90 to 92% of total plasma, while 6 to 8% of this plasma is made by proteins. Further details of protein we will discuss here, but before this, the composition. So 6 to 8% of total plasma is made by proteins. There are also a number of other substances which are given here. The next one is minerals. They are of both type. Cations are like calcium ion, like magnesium ion, like sodium ion, and anions like chloride ions, bicarbonate ions, etc. While nutrients, as we discuss here, water and proteins, they are also nutrients, but here this is different than that of these two. So here nutrients in carries glucose, lipids, amino acids. These are the other. Next, blood clotting factors. Blood clotting factors, or this is also known as blood coagulation factors, that will help in blood clotting at the time of injury. So usually they are present in blood as an inactive form. They will be activated only when there is any injury or when blood comes in contact with atmospheric air. So there are nearly 13 factors that will help in blood clotting. So we will discuss about this in the next coming lecture about the topic blood coagulation and blood clotting. Next, there is also presence of blood anticoagulant factors. So anticoagulant, here as the name suggests, this is against the process of coagulation. Coagulation is blood clotting. Simply this is conversion of liquid blood into gel or jelly like substances. So this is anticoagulant, and here this is heparin. So heparin is present in active form, and heparin is not a protein. This is again very important, not given in NCERT here, but is very important. So heparin is a mucopolysaccharide, or simply you can say this is a polysaccharide. This is not a protein. Now next, after these, here we have to discuss about the proteins. So here from minerals to anticoagulant, if we discuss their composition, they are hardly 1% or less than 1% with respect to these. So they both are the major components. And further if we discuss, so here water, that is inorganic substance. These are also here inorganic substances like minerals. They contributes maximum like 90 to 92%, while proteins and these nutrients like glucose, lipids, amino acids, they contribute a little. Next, here about the proteins that are present in plasma. So these are 4 proteins given here. The first one is prothrombin, not given in NCERT but is very important. Prothrombin helps in blood clotting. So this is a blood clotting protein and this is present as in inactive form. Second, fibrinogen. This is water soluble inactive protein and this is the largest. This is the largest plasma protein. And what is the function? Same like that of prothrombin. This one is also helpful for blood clotting. The third protein is albumin. This is the smallest plasma protein and its function is to regulate osmolarity. So this will help in osmoregulation of body, or osmoregulation of blood is better to say. So this maintains water level of blood. The last one is globulin, that is very important. So this involved in defense mechanism of body. What is defense mechanism? So just to kill harmful pathogenic or toxic substance which entered in body. Here there are 3 types of globulin: alpha, beta and gamma. Out of these 3, this gamma one is present in the form of antibody. So we will discuss later about antigens and antibody. Here just you have to memorize gamma globulin is present in form of antibody and this destroy the pathogenic as well as toxic substance. Disease causing as well as harmful substances of body are just getting destroyed by this gamma globulin. Here gamma globulin is also known as immunoglobulin. Why? Because this related with body immunity. That's why immunoglobulin. And there are 5 types of immunoglobulin that is given in class 12th, not here in 11th, but again the names are important. So here these 5 are immunoglobulin, in short indicated as IG. So IG for immunoglobulin, and as we discussed there are 5 types. So these 5 are like IgA, IgD, IgE, IgG and IgM. So how you can memorize this? So trick is here imaged, IMAGED. Here I for immunoglobulin, next M for IgM, then A for IgA, G for IgG and IgE and IgD. So these are all 5 types of immunoglobulin, or you can say 5 types of antibodies. Now one thing that is very important here, so all these 4 types of blood plasma protein, they are synthesized in the liver except this gamma globulin. So here prothrombin, fibrinogen, albumin and both globulin alpha and beta, the site for their synthesis is liver except this gamma globulin. Gamma globulin synthesizes in lymphoid organs, like for example this is tonsils, this is spleen, this is Peyer's patches, this is bone marrow. These are the lymphoid organs where the synthesis of gamma globulin is going on. That's all for this video. If this is helpful for you, then please like, share, subscribe and comment for the channel. Thanks again.